Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Megan. This yoga class is for your 27th week of pregnancy and is part of a yoga series where I guide you week by week through your pregnancy journey. So, at week 27, we are cruising right into the third trimester, which comes with lots of different feelings and emotions, different for everybody, no right or wrong. And also, as we enter this third trimester, we might be starting to notice some more physical symptoms, some more fatigue, some aches and pains. Maybe not, but for many of us, as we continue to grow, as we continue to prepare, our bodies prepare for labor and delivery, we might be feeling some shifts in our body, which is a normal thing. So I know for myself, I've been feeling a little bit of hip pain, a little bit of tailbone pain. And while these are uncomfortable, we want to tend to these, and there's certainly things we can do to take care of ourselves. It does give me comfort to know that my body is on my side. My body is expanding. My body is preparing myself and this baby for birth. And that gives me some comfort. So, mantra for this week will be my body is on my side. I want us to start thinking about, as we enter this third trimester, our body working for us or with us and not against us. So as we continue throughout the weeks, we'll be focusing on slowing down a little bit, finding stability, and then preparing physically and mentally for for the big day, right? The arrival of our little baby. So grab your mat and we'll get started. We're going to start standing today. You can stand at the top of the mat. I'm going to stand to face you. Be a little bit wider than hips distance, or a stance that just feels comfortable for you right now. As again, as we get bigger, the stance widens as we make a bigger base of support. And then taking a moment to ground down through the feet, feel the earth, the mat supporting you. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. And then find a spot you'd like your hands, either by your side, belly, maybe one hand by heart, one hand on belly. As we just take a few deep breaths, signaling to our brain that we have arrived on the mat, that our practice has started, and that anything else outside of emergency can wait for now. Few deep breaths, feeling the crown of the head, the whole body expand up on the inhale. Maybe feeling some more room in the abdomen. Exhale, grounding down on the earth. One more deep breath. Let it out through the mouth if you wish. Hands come down to sweep up overhead. Hands behind the head, elbows out to the side. Already here, feeling a little bit of an opening through the chest, through the armpits, the shoulders. And then I'll invite us to make some circles with the upper body in a way that feels good. Don't think too much about it. If you have to change your stance, that's okay. These can be big, small, fast, slow. Getting a little bit of movement. Soft bend to the knees as we do this. When you come through center, pause here. We'll rotate in the opposite direction. As we move today, reflecting on that mantra, my body is on my side. So as our yoga practice might become a little more difficult, or we just need to add in some more modifications or props, know that this is because our body's changing, and that is a beautiful thing. Release the hands down. We'll bring them to our hips. We can widen the stance even a smidge more as we start to make some hip circles now. So transferring the circles down towards the hips. Again, moving in a way that feels good. You don't have to look just like me. You can pause in areas that might feel a little sticky and kind of rock side to side. And if I can do this on YouTube, you can certainly do it in the comfort of your own home. So don't be shy. We'll reverse these circles as well. And this is a exercise, if we want to call it that, that will serve us well throughout the third trimester as we think about helping to make space in our pelvis, helping to position baby in an optimal position for labor and delivery. This might be one you can add into your morning or nighttime routine. Coming back to center. We'll step to the top of the mat. You can bring blocks or books if you have, or anything that can just help lift the earth a little bit closer to you. Finding our Tadasana, sweeping the arms up on an inhale, big breath. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the blocks. Generous bend to the knees. Inhale, find some length through the spine. Exhale, fold once again. And inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up, hands to heart center. We'll do that little sun salutation twice more. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, finding some extension through the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up. And hands to heart center. One more time like this. Inhale. Exhale, down. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And inhale, arms all the way up. Hands to the heart. Awesome. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Pausing here, generous bend to the knees, nice wide stance. Take a few breaths here in your forward fold. You can shift the weight forward and back, side to side a bit if that feels good. And then we'll bring left hand or block to the center of the mat. Bend into the right knee as we shift our weight a little bit towards the right. Inhale, right arm up towards the sky. Coming back through center, shifting the weight to the left, little bend in left leg, right hand down, left arm up. Left hand comes down. We will step back to a downward facing dog.
I've been using blocks under my hands in downward facing dog. That's been feeling good for me. So that's an option you might like as well. 2 breaths here. You can find some stillness or maybe pedal through the feet. Ooh, I needed that. And then inhale, reach the right arm up towards the sky, gaze towards the hands, step the right foot in between the hands. You might need to help it up, but that's okay. And we're going to prepare to come up to warrior one. So sweeping the arms up. Then playing with your stance here. Do we need to widen a bit? Make ourselves more comfortable. Nice strong legs rooting into the earth, arms reaching up, heart shining forward. And then we'll open up to a warrior two. So right knee bent, left leg straight. Arms reaching side to side. We'll flip the right arm, reach forward. Exhale, reach back. Reversing our warrior, keeping the bend in the right leg. And then we'll cartwheel the hands down, finding our downward facing dog once again. Taking a breath. Knees will come to the mat. Hips towards the heels, finding a child's pose. Knees nice and wide here to make room for belly. You can linger here for a few more moments. We'll meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. We'll find our way to the other side. So inhale, sweeping left leg up, gazing towards the hands, stepping the leg through in between the hands, planting right foot down, inhaling arms up for warrior one. Nice strong warrior one. And opening up to warrior two. Bending through left leg, right leg is straight, arms extended. Flipping left hand, reaching forward, sweeping the hand back for reverse warrior. And then cartwheeling the hands down towards the mat, finding our way to downward facing dog once again. Big breath here. Knees come to the mat, knees wide, big toes together, belly towards the center. Child's pose. Take a moment to check in with the breath, check in with the body. Bring back towards present moment. And if you're feeling like this practice has been challenging or it's harder to do things like our warrior series, being gentle with ourselves, not judging ourselves, and knowing that we're navigating, moving, finding movement with a different body, a growing body. So you're doing great. Walk our hands towards the left. Nice side body stretch, right side. And we'll walk through center over towards the right. Back through center. We'll find tabletop, so hips over knees, shoulders over wrists. And let's find a few cat-cows, flexion extension through the spine, letting the belly drop. And then round in the back. Flowing through these two postures at your own pace. And then from a neutral position, you can widen the knees a little bit. Let's find some circles through the hips again. So I'm in a circly kind of mood today, I suppose. But this is very good for us as well. Tabletop in general is a nice position to practice continuously if you're able throughout the third trimester, again, for positioning of the baby. So we can allow gravity to help us and be on our side, be on our body side as we think about too the mantra that our bodies are on our side. And we expand that to the universe is on our side. We can use certain things like gravity to our advantage. Reverse your circles if you haven't already. Then we're going to step the right foot outside the right hand. So we're coming into a variation of lizard lunge. Up to you how far you go. So you could lower the hands down, or you might need to come up a little bit. So wherever you are, finding your lizard pose. And you can find some micro movement, a little bit of bending, extending through the right leg. Or you can stay stationary and breathe into the pose. And even if we're staying, with a little bit more stillness, there's still a little bit of movement as we breathe. So the breath brings that little bit of dynamic movement. Few breaths here. When you're ready, we'll just switch to the other side. So left foot will come outside the left hand. We'll play around with what feels good on this side in our lizard lunge, knowing that we're not symmetrical. You might need to modify in a different way for this side. That's okay. Then we'll bring left knee back to the right, hips towards the heels. We'll swing the legs around. We're coming down to a seated position. You can sit on a little pillow.
That feels good to lift the hips. That's good for me. That felt good for me before I was pregnant, but now it feels extra good. We'll bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide. Sit up nice and tall. And flap the wings of your butterfly a little bit. And then finding a little bit of a forward fold over the legs. Keeping the gaze beyond the toes to keep that extension throughout the spine and the neck. Coming back up, we'll cross one ankle in front of the other, your choice. Settling into a comfortable seated position. Hands can rest on our thighs and either close your eyes or find a soft gaze as we just come back to our breath, settle in for the end of our practice. Once again, returning to our mantra, my body is on my side. So of course, as we have some of these aches and pains, which of course we want to attend to, and always ask your healthcare provider if you have any questions or need treatment for something. But reminding us that our body is working with us. It wants us to succeed in this journey. It wants us to have a healthy pregnancy. It intuitively knows the mechanisms and the steps that progress to make labor and delivery happen. So we've had affirmations before. I trust my body. That's been one I come back to often. But my body is on my side is a beautiful reminder that our body is our teammate. It's not working against us. It is on our side. We'll bring left hand to our heart, right hand to our belly. As we inhale, send some love to your sweet baby. As you exhale, feel your baby sending love right back to you. Inhale, sending love to baby. Exhale, feel baby sending love right back to you. Hands come to heart center. Welcome to repeat after me. My body is on my side. I trust my body. My body and my baby are working with me. I am strong. I am capable. I am confident. Gently blink the eyes open. I thank you for practicing with me today. So exciting to be entering this last little stage of pregnancy together. And if you just started with me, welcome, welcome. And we'll see you next week for week 28. And until then, be well. Namaste.